Isn't that a sentiment? I'll tell you, it happens to be one of my personal favorites. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. That's one of the things that I think public television does very well. We lead when it comes to programming. We follow what it is that you want, and frankly, we hope never to get out of the way. I'm Louise Fuzy. I'm here in the studios of Channels 10 and 36 with Bryce Combs, and we're here to request your support. It's just as simple as that. We want you to go to the telephone, dial 226-4240, and become a member of the public television station that just brought you Leo Buscaglia, a fabulous speaker. I mean, the man's known as a hug therapist. He's also known as someone who is a very big fan of personal responsibility and helping people to find their own courses. In much the same way that Leo does that, we would like to, well, bring you to your own personal responsibility here, ask you to go to the telephone, call at the number that's on your screen, and become a member. Take personal responsibility for your public television station. Public television in southeastern Wisconsin would not be here without its 50,000 strong members, and we'd like you to become one of them. We'd like you to use your Visa, your MasterCard, your Discover card perhaps, pledge at that $35 basic level, or perhaps the $120 level, billed in $10 a month installments would be better for you. Whatever works for you, whatever makes the most sense is what we want you to do. Go right now to that phone and dial 226-4240.
If you receive a local newspaper or cable service, cable TV service, or the phone company, or the electric bill or the gas bill, there's one thing real important in all of those. They require you to pay for that service. Well, public television works a little different. We come to you in this very open, voluntary format of asking for your assistance. And that's what we're doing in this membership drive. You've used the product, you like it, or you wouldn't be watching, and now the time has come to help pay the bills. And that's what we're doing here tonight. This is a membership drive where we go out and search and elicit and encourage new members to come forward and support this public television service. We do it directly to you. We've cut out the middle person, and we're asking for your direct assistance to help make this possible. Why don't you go to the phone right now at that basic $35 a year level, or at the $70 a year support, and we'll have some books to show you at that level, and come forward to support this public television service.
Bryce is absolutely right. We've got some neat books here. There are two of them. You can have one, either one, at the $70 level. One is Love with Leo Buscaglia, and the other is Loving Each Other by Leo Buscaglia. Either book, an attractive hardcover, nice dust jacket, and believe me, what's inside is well worth it. That's kind of like public television, actually. What's here is well worth it, too. We believe that we are well worth your $70 of support or your $120 of support, because we believe in the kind of programming that we're bringing you. If you agree, and you're one of the 8 out of 9 people who are in the sound of my voice right now who are not members of the Friends of Channels 10 and 36, then get on the stick. Get on the telephone and give us a call at 226-4240. You can become an instant member by using any one of the charge cards you see at the bottom of your screen. You can become an instant member that also, frankly, saves us a little handling and hustling around money, which means there's more money for the television programs we want to buy for you.
Well, we have a few phone calls, but not nearly enough. We know we have a considerable audience out there watching this program, and if you're watching and haven't made that decision yet to support public television, we need you to do that right now. If public television is important to you, if Sesame Street to McNeil Air, to Wall Street Week, to Smith & Company, to Outdoor Wisconsin, to Leo Buscaglia, if these programs are important to you, now is the time for you to come forward and support this public television service. We bring you programming 365 days a year. Yes, a few times a year we do interrupt the programs with these membership campaigns, but that's how we pay our bill. $3 million comes from this membership campaign, and it all starts with your basic contribution, and you can do that at that $35 a year basic family membership. Why don't you take the time out right now and make that call? It can't be much easier than that.
You know, Bryce is the general manager here, so I am not saying anything he doesn't know all about, but TV is expensive. It is expensive to run 2 public television services, Channels 10 and 36. We do it in a very efficient way. We do it in a very effective way. But TV shows cost money, electric bills cost money, and everything associated with television, just like any other business, is getting more expensive as time goes by. That's why we need your pledge of support. That's why we need you to go to the telephone. And when you do, if you are either an individual who works for or who has retired from a corporation with a matching gifts program, we would love you to contact your matching gifts program administrator, usually your human resources officer, tomorrow morning, and ask for a very simple form that they tend to have that you can fill out that will basically double or triple the value of your contribution. Think of it, double or triple the amount of money for fine quality programming for you just by going to your human relations people. Call 226-4240.
We have more Leo Biscaglia yet to come, and we'd like to thank all those people who have come forward to support this service. If you haven't done so, why don't you take the time right now? Our volunteers here in the studio from Delta Kappa Gamma are here ready to take your call. They've been very busy tonight, and they're working hard, guess what, for you. For you and your service, your time to keep this public television service vital and buying programs that you want. Programs like Leo Biscaglia cost lots of money, and we don't have much control over those costs. We have to pay those bills, and that's why we're here. Take the time out right now. Have you considered a gift membership for someone in your friend or a family who is not a contributor already? If you're already a contributor, as I said earlier, thank you. But if you haven't, take the time out right now and make that contribution to this public television service.
Leo Biscaglia is no stranger to public television. This special is just one of the several specials starring Leo that this television show or that this television station has played and will play in the future. So if you've enjoyed Leo on channels 10 and 36, watch your TV guide because we have no doubt he'll be back. Or, of course, you could call 226-4240, become a member of the Friends of Channels 10 and 36, talk to one of these friendly volunteer operators that are on the phone right this very second, and in the process of becoming a member, get your very own copy of Fine Tuning Magazine. Then you'd know when Leo's going to be on up to a month ahead of time. That's right. Fine Tuning Magazine lets you plan your public television viewing, lets you find your favorite shows or shows that sound most interesting to you so you can be home to watch. You can set your VCR up, whatever's most convenient for you. It's a great benefit of membership. It can only come when you call 226-4240.
Okay, we're going to show you how the station used to be funded as of 1980. In 1980, most of the money to support the stations came from property tax revenue and government grants. Only 20% of our budget came from you, the community supporters. Now in 1993, this is drastically different. As you can see, 72% of our support comes directly from you. A very small percentage comes from MATC and 17% is from government. This is the amount of money necessary to operate the station. As you can see, it is overwhelmingly supported by you, the community. This is made up of your voluntary cooperative contributions to the station, and you do that by calling the number on your screen, and you could become part of the wedge here that supports this public television service. Why don't you take the time out right now and make that call? Many of you could call at a very much higher level, and we'd